A blessed day, dear friends, and welcome to our podcast. I am James. Today we're going to talk about prayer, and it's a very important subject matter because it's a very ordinary thing, and yet very few people really take time to do it. It is but important to talk about it and discuss about it. Most of the things that I will be sharing with you is based on my experience this past years in the practice of prayer. It's an important part of one's life, and it's important because it is a way of nourishing our relationship with God. And I know there are a lot of things that are connected to that. Well, first of all, we have to believe in God. An important thing. I mean, if we don't believe in God, our prayers will have no direction, no orientation. It's more like of a meditation or just an interiorization of someone's spirituality and exploration of someone's spirituality. But for a believer, for someone who believes in God and prays to God, it is a kind of a motor that nourishes that relationship. And I would like to begin with that because our God is a God of relationship. There's the Holy Trinity, and He Himself is a relationship. So we have Father loving the Son, and the Son loving the Father, and in the cycle of this love comes forth the Holy Spirit. And we all know from the Bible that God not only created man for this kind of special relationship, but also goes out of His way to really reveal Himself to people, and ultimately sending His Son to become one of us, a human being, to be so that God would be with us, living among us, really present with us. And we continue to enjoy that presence in the sacraments, most especially in the sacrament of the Eucharist. And so, speaking of the Eucharist, it's the highest form of prayer. But I guess it's also important to discuss moments where we can practice prayer and how this can help us grow and grow deeper into that relationship with God. And that's what I would like to share with you in the succeeding episodes. Let's start by pondering first about relationship. As we nourish our relationships with other people, even with ourselves, let us try and think how we can nourish our relationship with God, that personal one-on-one with Him, our hearts and His, our soul and God relationship. Thank you for listening. This podcast is a personal initiative of mine in my desire to bring God wherever His people are. I believe that the more we talk about God, the more we bring Him into our consciousness, the more we are reminded that He is real and He is ever close to each one of us. My prayer is that you discover Him personally, by yourself, and see that what He wants is nothing but happiness for you. God bless us all.